Oh, there you
welcome.
have it. There you have it.
Just leave that thumbnail up. That might be the best thumbnail I've ever seen.
Is that pretty good, isn't it?
Listen,
Not too bad.
that is a swinging broom, man.
Good,
my
huh?
goodness.
Pretty
Nice work. Put that one up for an Emmy. That one's that
No, not an Emmy, remember?
Oh,
Jimmy.
A Jimmy.
Oh, man.
Yankee fans got to love that particular thumbnail. That thumbnail's got to get out there. Man, that is pretty awesome looking. I mean, Juan Soto and Aaron Judge, two superstars, took the Giants to task this weekend.
Oh, my gosh, dude.
Oh, my goodness. 4 homers between the two of them?
Something like that.
Did Judge hit 2 or 3?
He hit 3, didn't he? No.
Did he hit 2 in one game and then?
I thought he hit 2 in one game.
Yeah,
and then,
he did.
Yeah, 3.
He did. So 5 homers for the Bronx Bombers, the 2 Bronx Bombers, and the 2 superstars. And I don't see any way that the Yankees let Soto go.
Yeah.
I don't see it. They're going to, the Dodgers got Betts and Ohtani and Freeman, but, the Yankees are going to build around Judge and Soto. And when Judge is healthy, he's a 60 homer guy, it looks like. I mean, he's 62 and 22, right? Homers. Last year he was out for a long time with that injury after he got hurt in Dodger Stadium. And then this year he's on pace for close to 60, it looks like. I mean, golly. These guys are murderous. Wow.
I know.
What a show. I mean, I put my Giants hat on here because, Giants fan, but I love Navy. Navy's one of my favorite colors, and I love the Yankees hat. And you know what? After watching the Yankees, how can you not – you may not like them, but how can you not respect what they're doing?
Right.
I mean, the Giants are in deep doo-doo, people. Deep doo-doo. This team is flawed, and I had a little thumbnail before the 9th inning that I was going to, or it wasn't a thumbnail, but it was a post that I was going to put up, and it looked like this. See that, guys?
Yeah.
I was just going to place that on Twitter. The River Cats, because that's where they'll probably be, because this team doesn't believe in the youth. They only play the youth out of necessity. If they have roster flexibility, Farhan believes more in roster flexibility than he does putting the best players out. Casey Schmidt should be the shortstop for the rest of this season. I love Luciano, but Luciano, you got to find a spot for him at some point this season when he comes back, hopefully. And that spot should be DH over Soler. Move off of Soler. I know he got 3 hits today. He's not the answer. Go youth. Blow this thing up. And the biggest problem with this team is you got fool's gold because the Giants are right there in the wild card, but they're 29 and 31 now after 60 games. And because they're in the wild card race, the Giants are going to think they're a good team. They are now the Giants are now, I'll tell you what they are against first place teams this year. They are
not good. It's not good.
They are
3 and I think 15 or something like that.
3 and 14, I think it is.
Somewhere around there.
Somebody sent it to me and I saw it and it's gone now. But
I see a couple of people talking about Bob Melvin. This isn't Bob Melvin's. Come on, Doval's your closer. Put it on him. You got to put it on Doval.
Yeah.
What's he going to do? Come on.
Yeah,
it's the same situation. That's what you do. You bring in your closer. He's the one that failed.
Yeah, you can't blame Melvin.
No.
I mean, he's not throwing the pitches.
Exactly. He's going to his closer, right? Who's supposed to close.
It was
on the player.
It was bang, bang, bang.
Oh man, it was like it was.
Didn't he
Absolutely.
get the inning? What happened in the ninth? Did he get the one out? He got one. He got a base hit.
One out.
Yeah, base hit and an out, and then Lopey the triple, and Soto bomb.
Yep.
Yeah. And then Stanton got him home. So not too shabby with my fantasy. Stanton and Soto.
Yeah, I can't
RBIs.
Yep.
So, guys, this is gonna be a quick show. So we'll be back again with a doubleheader tonight at 8:30. We changed the 8 o'clock to 8:30 because this show coming on, we need time to get our staff together.
Have those meetings.
Get showered after game one. I gotta hit the shower after this game and then go back and So 8:30 tonight. But guys, only bright spots.
Honestly, I was feeling pretty good going into ninth. I was actually like, okay, I think they're gonna get this done. No, like you said, it was so quick. It's like bam, bam, bam.
Oh. Yeah. Hey, that's what good teams can do to you. Giants don't have that type of firepower.
You know what? And they can no longer use the argument that it's the ballpark.
Yep, the ballpark is fine. The ballpark plays.
Ballpark plays.
Yeah. Ballpark plays.
Yeah,
it's fine. Yeah. It's you don't have the players. You don't have the players. But you know who did go yard today?
Who?
Casey Schmidt and Elliot Ramos.
No, not those guys.
Yeah, those guys from Sacramento that you didn't want up here because you had Ahmed and Slater.
The guys that everyone talks bad about, right? Well, I shouldn't say everyone. People in the organization like to talk bad about for no reason.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Wake up, man. Seriously, is help on the way? Is the answer Ahmed and Slater?
Come on, guys.
I got no issue with Conforto, but come on, man.
Got no issues with Conforto. None.
Look, if you want to be big leaguers, they got to be up here and learn. They will learn. If they don't learn, then they're gone. But come on, is Slater and Ahmed the answer? No, they're not. They're not the answer.
Hey, I think Casey Schmidt's a better defensive shortstop than Nick Ahmed when you factor in the arm.
He's better than Lucy. I mean, anyone's wrong. Lucy, I'm talking about defense. Yeah.
Here and Schmidt should just play. Hopefully Chapman opts out and they do something different. Move Schmidt to third next year and then find a shortstop. But Luciano, I think the answer for Luciano is he's on the 10-day IL. I think it's if he had a hamstring, my guess is it was day-to-day. And this was planned to put him on the IL so they can move him from IL to the minors.
Right.
And it's quiet, gives him 10 days. People don't even thinking about Luciano. And he moves down to the minors. What I would do with Luciano is I would play him a few days a week at short, but I would play him 3 or 4 days a week at first base. Let him learn first base. You know what? If you got to send him to Arizona's instructional league to play first base for a week, let him learn first base because Lamont Wade is not coming back for at least a month. And when he does come back, you might want to consider trading Wade because of his value is high. And you've got to go youth. And Luciano, Bryce Harper could play shortstop. Luciano, first stop. Yeah, Harper. Yeah, Bryce Harper played first base. Marco Luciano, a shortstop, can go over and play first base. It's some footwork learning. And
do that when he rehabs off of this hammy.
Well, that's what that's what I'm saying. Send him down to the Arizona Instructional League. And, you could send him down there probably in about 3 days because I don't think that's a true hammy. I bet it's just tightness. And they just wanted, as I said, make it look like it was a hammy so they can put him off the team and sneak him back into the minors so they don't get the lineup looking young. Get Schmidt at shortstop.
Are they going to stumble? The kids are going to stumble. 100%.
Yeah.
They're going to stumble, but you'll learn how to be a big leaguer by being in the big leagues. Look, when you're a manager or a GM, you understand if a player is going through something and then maybe he has to work on something, you may have to send him them. That's fine. I get it. But if they've done everything they could at the AAA level, you got to just let them play it out in the major league level. And if they don't make it, then you get rid of them. That's just how it works. There's nothing wrong. Like I said, are you getting anything out of Ahmed and Slater? No, you're not. Come on.
Hey, you know what? I'll live with Elliot Ramos' strikeout rate right now. It's high.
You know what? They'll focus more on the 3 strikeouts than the 3 RBIs that he generated today.
He generated a long ball to deep center and then a big hit to drive in 2 to put him ahead.
Yes.
After it was tied 3-3. So
Casey Schmidt, 2 RBIs, but they'll focus on his 2 strikeouts. Or was it 3? He might have had 3 too. I can't remember.
I'm not even sure. But
I like what Will Martinez says there, right?
I like what Greg said. I guess he's joking. That's Greg's
He's
humor.
Yeah.
Get used to it, man.
I had.
It'll be the. Hold on here.
Nick. Lots of fart sounds. Yes. Will Martinez, the San Francisco Giants, a once prestigious organization, should not look like this against the likes of the Yankees and Dodgers. Giants are second-class citizens to these 2 powerhouse teams.
Yep.
Man, you said a mouthful there, Will.
Absolutely. Get used to the different hats, Greg, because tomorrow night they play, and I'll be having this one on tomorrow night.
And who's pitching tomorrow for Arizona?
Well,
actually, no. Let's worry about that for tonight's show.
Yeah, we'll deal that tonight. So, guys, put the box score up if you've got it, Eric, and we'll show a little bit here. Marcatna, you got it right. Ramos, Mato, Schmidt all need to stay up and play. Luciano can DH, trade Slater, and can forward to Atlanta. Hey, great idea. Atlanta that would be good. Get Luciano the bats. You know what, guys? When players come up and struggle, it's okay because they make adjustments.
Yes.
In the offseason. They know what they have to do. You know, I heard Spencer Steer this offseason say he got some at-bats last year. And they were talking to him on the MLB network, and they were saying, about what it was like to be able to play up in the big leagues last year. And he said, well, what it did for him, it allowed him to go up and make the adjustments that he needed to make. And, he's he's not hitting a ton this year, but he's hitting 228, but he's got 6 homers, 11 stolen bases. I mean, last year he hit 271. But see, guys, they learn, they adjust, get him up here and play. And this is what you got to do. Young guys, it takes a couple years, guys. You can't. I mean, I keep bringing this up over and over again. Matt Williams, it took 3 years. But guys, once they get it, they get it. And you can see that the talent is there between Matos and Ramos and Schmidt. They all have major league talent, but they're going to struggle. And if you don't think that they belong, look at Yaz and Chapman's batting averages. Okay?
Yep.
Chapman's hitting 233 and Yaz is hitting 213, and they've been in the big leagues for years.
A while. Yep.
Yaz is what came up in 18 or 19?
No, 19.
19. So 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. This is Yaz's 6th year.
Mm-hmm.
Chapman's 8th year. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
Niners for life. Dan, our kids ain't this. I need to cuss. The whole team up and down sucks.
Justin and his wife look like they had a baby boy named Harrison. Congrats, right. Justin. Way to go, man. That's awesome.
Congrats. Maybe named after Kyle. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's a family name. That's cool. That's really cool. But the box score. Flores, 0 for 4, down to 207.
He's looking bad.
Wisely starting to come back down to earth. Chapman Is Chapman?
hit.
He's just going to be 220 to 240 guys.
Soler 3 hits. Woo! Yay!
Yeah, good for Soler. No RBIs though.
No RBIs, exactly.
Matos struggling right now. Schmidt starting to
2
moving his
2
average up.
RBIs. Yep.
Fitzgerald got a hit, and Yaz just in his one plate appearance, no
Sally,
hits. But let's get to the pitching and Blake Snell, because guys, bring up my my ex tweet, not my ex.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, bring up that, because guys,
which one you put out
the Blake Snell, the one about his stats. Guys,
yes, I agree with you, Dan.
Guys, Kruk and Kuiper frothing at the mouth all over Blake Snell and acting like, he's looking good. This was a great start. His best outing, his fastball looked good. And, come on, guys.
His fastball was always looking decent as far as velocity, but he can't locate it.
Look at his stats. This is what I said. While Snell looked better today, which he did, he looked better than he has because he's been crap. Kruk and Kite praised his outing like it was an amazing outing for him. And I said, I'm not impressed. 99 pitches and 4 2/3. 3 runs, 3 base on balls, 7 hits he gave up, and 7 Ks. Guys, for $32 million, he can't make it through the 5th inning. And that's because he lacks command. The Giants bullpen is going to implode in the second half like last season because they only have Webb, who can go deep into the game. This is a problem, people.
It's a problem.
And
it's a problem.
It's a big problem, and it's not going to get corrected because this is his history. And now he's probably out for a month.
Probably. He's probably going to miss, 4 or 5 starts, somewhere around there?
Yeah, because this is a re-aggravation of the abductor.
And it bit him. And the way he came off that mound, it looked like it bit him pretty good. It doesn't look like it's just tightness.
Yeah, this one looks like an abductor pull or whatever they want to call it. We used to call it just a growing muscle.
Yeah, but, and now you have a bullpen game going for your 5th starter. Now you're going to have another bullpen game having to go for Snell. Who's going to be the next pitcher called up? I'm guessing Mason Black's coming back. I'm guessing.
Right? Yeah, it's just a yo-yo. It's just a yo-yo, just up and down, up and down. Lou Marston, yes.
What's up, Lou?
I got a story for Lou to tell today. He texted me with this. It says Giants fans have lost it at the yard. Lou today was at the yard at his usual seats down by the Giants dugout. And correct me if I'm wrong, Lou, I think he was booing. Let me see. Let me read this here.
Hey, Dan, this is the game that I wanted us to try to go to, too.
Yeah, that's right. That would have been a good game.
That would have been a bad game. That would have been a badass game.
He got asked to leave since he was booing, I think, Duvall, because
he got asked to leave.
Giants fans live in the past. Plus, a good job, Lou. He bet on the Yankees run line and Yankees to go over when there was 5-3 Giants, and so that's a big money winner. So you get because odds are really good. But yes, the ushers also asked him to leave. So Lou, the Giants fans, it's similar to a political party. It sounds like censoring people from free speech. Come on, Giants fans, Giants organization.
That's
get it
just
together.
Dumb. Come on. If you can't, you should be booed. If you're giving up the lead, you should be booed to a certain extent, right?
Why not? You paid for it.
He's failing at his job, right?
Yeah. All these people that say you got to support your team through up and down as far as you can't boo. Look, you could boo if you want. If you're as long as you're not saying any comments that are racial or
Right.
or
You're being personal or something.
personal about
get
his
off the mound.
family.
That's fine. I mean,
Yeah, I've no problem booing somebody that is not performing.
right.
So this was a tough loss for the Giants today, because now you go to Arizona and you're going into Arizona. I think Arizona won today, if I'm not mistaken. I think they beat
I
the
think they did.
Yankees. Let's take a look at the out of town scoreboard here.
No, who are they? They weren't playing the Yankees.
No, I mean the Mets.
Mets.
I meant the
The
Mets.
other New York team.
Yeah, I meant the Mets. Yeah, here we go. Scoreboard. Cardinals beat the Phillies,
Ooh.
which leading the Phillies. Leading the Phillies. Twins, Astros. Okay, let's get Braves win. Rays win. Blue Jays win. Diamondbacks. There we go. 5-4. So they're only probably a game and a half, I guess, behind the Giants. We'll take a look at the standings here in just a second. The Padres did not win today. They lost it.
They got walked it off. Yeah.
Wow. Look at what's happened to the Cubs. They're the same record as the Giants now, 29-31. In fact, let's take a look at the actual standings here and just pull that up here. We'll look at the wild card first in the National League. Okay, see the Giants, look at how bad they are. They've lost 4 in a row. This is what I mean by fool's gold, guys. This is not a good team. And if the playoffs were to start today, they have some kind of tiebreaker with the Cubs and Cardinals. Diamondbacks game and a half behind. So you're going to go into Arizona and you got to win the series against Arizona. You're going on a road trip. It's not going to be easy. Even though Arizona's not playing the greatest, they are going to, want to win these games. They're important games when you're talking about a rival for a playoff spot in your own league. And then you go to Texas for 3. So Giants, and then you come home. After that, you have a tough 4-game series, I believe. Yeah, you come home for Houston for 3, and then you got the Angels for 3, which should be pretty easy. But then you go on that road trip to Chicago and St. Louis. So June looks pretty tough, and the first part of July, up till the All-Star break, it's not an easy schedule for the Giants. So my guess is Giants are going to be under 500 at the All-Star break, and they're going to be right in the thick of the wild card race because this is such a bad.
It's okay, league. Dan. Help is on the way.
Yeah, Nick Ahmed. Okay, guys. Nick Ahmed. How do we do that? Here, I'll do it like this. Casey Schmidt. Oops, I did my caps, got all messed up. Here we go. Casey Schmidt. If I can find here we go. Go ahead, Eric.
All righty, let's see what we've got here in the chat. I was just looking at the box score. No Conforto, Slater, or Ahmed in the lineup today. Oh, what do we got? Just tank and get good draft picks. Well, it's not even a guarantee to do that anymore because you go into the lottery now, right?
Yeah. Can we agree with that?
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Can we agree with that? What do you need? Really, think about this, guys. With Casey Schmidt on the roster, you don't really need Nick Ahmed. You got Tyler Fitzgerald to be a backup. You don't need Nick Ahmed wasting a roster spot. You needed Nick Ahmed if Luciano was going to be your shortstop.
Mm-hmm. True.
But now with Casey up, you really have no need for Nick Ahmed, a light-hitting Nick Ahmed.
Yes.
What's the purpose?
Right.
For a 34-year-old guy to eat up a roster spot when you can have Casey Schmidt. You don't need to take Casey out.
No, you don't.
He's a better offensive player than Nick Ahmed. He gives you look. He's hit 2 home runs. Nick Ahmed doesn't even have warning track power. Come on, let's be honest. Yeah, every now and then he might get a hold of one, but Casey has some actual power.
Yes.
And he's got speed. He's a fast runner for his size and
in
stature.
his glove place. And his glove place.
Oh.
And he's got an arm.
Did you see the ball he charged and backhanded and threw? That's a third baseman type play.
Yep.
Come on. You don't need Ahmed and Slater, Giants. You're wasting 2 roster
Look,
spots.
If I'm going to keep saying this until they either bench Ahmed or DFA these guys, because right now there's nothing that shows that that's going to happen, that they're going to be in the lineup as soon as they come back. No, because if they're writing about it, if they're writing about this, talking about the silver lining is
yes,
Conforto, Slater, and Ahmed. If that's a silver lining,
yeah, Alex Pavlovic wrote that last night. Tell me that these guys aren't on the Giants' payroll. Come on, Kruk, Kipe, Pavlovich, Schlusser, they're all getting paid off to blow smoke up everybody's you know what. Come on, guys. Wake up. This is you're saying the silver lining, Nick Ahmed and Slater. I mean,
Conforto's good.
Conforto's a good major league hitter.
Yeah.
You know, he's not a star, but he's good enough. And he's good enough where you might get something. But Matt Chapman, I was against the signing all offseason, and they gave up a second-round pick and $500,000 for international player. So the pool. So Hiroku's got it right here. It was worth it to sign Chapman for a second-round pick instead of giving Schmidt a start. I think, are you saying it was worth it, or is he being sarcastic?
He's asking the question, is it worth signing Chapman?
No, he's saying it was worth it. I don't know.
No, I think he's being sarcastic.
I think it's sarcasm.
It's sarcasm.
That's got to be sarcasm. Tell me that's sarcasm, Hiroku.
It is. And you got to think about this altogether, because you got to figure out with both Chapman and Snell, you're giving up $1 million in international draft, and you give up 2 draft picks this draft. 2 second and third round.
Yeah. Snell will be back next year with the Giants. Chapman is still debatable. Yep. And I think next year
Snell might have a good year next year.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. Next year, I think next year you're going to get a better Blake Snell, because he's going to be on a contract year and he's going to go through spring training. So I think Blake Snell has a reason to pitch well next year, because he's going to be pitching for his career again.
Yep.
Because if he has back-to-back bad years, he ain't getting a multi-year contract.
No,
not for a guy that can only go up to 5 innings. He's a 20 pitch inning guy, and so he runs out of gas at 100.
And that's fine if you're striking out freaking a bunch of guys and you're not allowing any runs. But
yeah, if you go 5 innings and allow 1 run or less,
yeah,
you have you have a good ERA under 2, and you keep your team in the ball game,
right?
And you give your team to win the game. But if you're giving up 3 runs,
3 runs in 5 innings, yeah, sure, he got a lot of strikeouts, but he's still not commanding the ball like he should be.
Right. So anyway, guys, we're just going to keep it a short show here today. We're going to run, but wanted to give 30 minutes, get you guys a chance to get some your frustrations out in the chat, get your thoughts out. We'll go deeper tonight. We'll go probably at least an hour tonight, but we're going to go at 8:30. Okay. Originally it was 8:00, but with this 30-minute show today, and then we got to rest up. We got to, double header. We got to clear everybody out.
Got to ice the shoulder, right?
Yeah.
Ice the shoulder.
Got to clean the stadium up. And then, people want to pay for the second show, come back in. So tonight at 8:30, we'll break it down, have a different thumbnail, and, do Do we have time for a quick poll just to say what people want to talk about tonight?
Sure.
Yeah, vote quickly, guys. What's our topics tonight?
Let's see. Snell, Schmidt and Ramos.
Yeah, we need double gate receipts tonight. Yeah, this big. That's right, Mark. Let's see. What kind of topics you guys want to hear about tonight, other than the same old usual? We can what are we going to focus on? Trade. How about this?
What do you want to do? Go for it.
How about sell off and go full rebuild, or reload to go for it all?
Oh, so we'll just say Giants way forward, or
sell off and rebuild, or trade to make club better this year. Trade to go for World Series this year.
Are you serious? Trade for World Series this year?
Well, to me,
how about trade for a playoff berth?
Well, what do you play for?
Yeah, I hear you, but
what do you play for? If you're not really a playoff team,
trade for
Marty Lurie. Marty's in San Francisco. We'll have Marty on next week. I've already talked to Marty. Look for Marty maybe coming on Wednesday night after the day game in Arizona. In fact, Marty will be there. I'll be there.
So what else we got? We got trade for World Series run. What else?
Robert Rothberg, our eternal optimist, says we're not conceding this year.
Oh, I don't even know what that means. Okay. Anyways.
Sweep Arizona, and we're one game over 500. Yep.
Next one. So we got, what topic do you want to hear tonight? And I got trade for World Series run. What else? Blow it up.
Blow it up. Rebuild. Or
that's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
Because there's going to be stipulations to that one. We kind of talked about that yesterday. Okay, what else we got?
I don't know. That should be it.
Okay, we'll just do that for now. Whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll talk about other stuff too, but we'll open up.
We'll open up with the post game again.
Vote quick, guys, because the polls
all right, here we go.
Close in 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Simple vote.
We will end up being buyers. Really, Robert. Okay. When's the last time that Farhan has bought anyone? 21 probably, right?
Yeah.
The Giants are still convinced they will contend. Okay. How do you know that? You in the clubhouse there, Robert? Come on, dude. Stop with the weird stuff there. That's come on. Every team goes in there thinking that they're going to contend. The attendance. Oh yeah. Well, what was the attendance, by the way? It's pretty big today.
I'm not sure what the attendance. It looked pretty good. Probably close to a sellout, but it should be on a Sunday afternoon for the Yankees, plus the giveaways that they're giving.
Yep.
Guys, vote quickly because we're going to close this thing. How many votes we got?
We got 24, 75% say blow it up, rebuild.
All right, let's get real quick, guys. 1 more minute. Vote. 39,000. Tom Wyatt says was the attendance today. So vote quickly. Just if you want to vote, cast your vote. Go ahead and just open up the. Should be right on your screen, and all you got to do is.
Come on, guys. Get out there and vote.
Arson
Judge, glad he dodged this dumpster fire.
We'll close the poll here at the end of the music. Start the music.
Well, if I start the music, then
we can't talk.
You can't talk. Yeah.
Well, can't we unmute ourselves and talk over it?
I think you might be able to.
Try it. See if you can hear me.
All right. With that being said, we'll
be back tonight at 8:30.
Yes.
We'll put up the poll. We'll interject in here before the music closes. Tell you the final results of the poll. So go ahead then.
Here we go. See you
guys tonight, 8:30.
Woo!
Hey, I didn't mean that music.
What music?
I meant just.
Oh, you're talking about the other stuff. Okay.
Yeah, just music, not the clothes.
It's already been ended, so it's a blowout, anyways. 80% to 20%. Blow it up.
Oh, okay.
So let's do that.
Close with the play the kids. I'm out of here. We'll see you tonight, 8:30. Play the kids, everybody. Play the kids.